Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alia Ashkin binti Zaidi. My matric number is 0534 and 65 and I'm from TESOL 3A. Today, we are going to present about our article that is titled COVID-19 is prevention better than cure. In the first half of year 2020, people are shocked by the new virus that takes over the world called COVID-19 to COVID-19. COVID-19 stands for Coronavirus Disease 2019. This virus is believed to have started in Wuhan, China. It is also believed that bat is the pathogen of this deadly virus. It is all started in Huanan Seafood Wholesale Market that is known for selling exotic animals and poor hygiene practice. This virus is declared as a worldwide pandemic by the World Health Organization, or also known as WHO. This virus has caused about 27,341 deaths along with 596,021 active cases until 28 March 2020. In Malaysia, there are about 2,161 active cases with 26 deaths reported until 28 March 2020. As the result of this virus, we can see that many world power countries such as China, United States of America, and Italy have faced massive loss in many aspects like economy, money, and even workforce. Malaysia also faced the same situation, but it is still under control. We should do anything that is possible to prevent and to break off the COVID-19 chain because prevention is better than cure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Atika binti Sutrishna and my matric number is 053479. COVID-19 viruses are now all over the country. Not only in our country, but it is all over the world. We need to take a precaution by obeying the order that has been given by the health minister. Other than that, we also need to avoid ourselves from getting infected from COVID-19 viruses. We can avoid the COVID-19 viruses by taking care of our family and our own health. The first step that we can do to avoid from getting infected by COVID-19 viruses is wear a mask. If we are sick, we need to wear a face mask so that other people will not get infected too. But if we are not sick, we still need to wear a face mask when we are going out. This is because, in the other hand, we don't know other people's health condition. Sometimes there are few sick people who are having cough and flu, but they do not want to wear a face mask. So the correct way of getting a face mask is we need to find this kind of face mask. This is the disposable face mask and it has 3 ply. And the correct way to wear this is the blue side is outside and the white side is inside. So this is how we are going to wear a face mask. Like that. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the demand for a face mask is rising. This is because all people in this country are using face masks when they are going out. This is especially for the frontliners, the citizens, the doctors, and the e-commerce drivers. Therefore, if we couldn't find any best face mask at the store or the pharmacy, it is better for us to not to go out and just stay at home. And the next step is cover our mouth when coughing or sneezing. This is the correct way how to cover our mouth when coughing or sneezing. The first is we need to cover our nose and mouth when we are coughing so that other people will not getting infected if we are having cough or flu. Second is use a tissue to cover our nose and mouth and then throw it right away after we use the tissue. And don't forget to wash our hands after we use it to cover our nose and mouth. For the other option that we can use when we are outside and we are having cough or flu, or we are touching other things that is in the public, is we need to carry a hand sanitizer all around with us. And the hand sanitizer that we are going to use must contain 60% alcohol in it so that it can kill the germ and keep our hands hygiene. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Aimi Farah Azmi and my metric number is 053588. So the next step in preventing COVID-19 from spreading is keeping our hands clean at all times. We need to wash our hands thoroughly with soap for 20 seconds with correct hand washing steps to eliminate all the germs from our hands. We need to wash our hands frequently, especially after touching the objects that are frequently touched by other people, such as handrails. Washing our hands to avoid cross-contamination is very beneficial when it comes to battling this virus from spreading to ourselves. And we need to avoid touching our face, eyes, mouth, and nose if we find our hands are unclean, because from these body parts the germs can get into our body and causing us to feel very sick. Last step is avoiding close contact with people. This can be done through social distancing, which means we have to keep a distance between ourselves and other people outside our home. We have to restrict ourselves from having physical contact such as handshaking, hugging, or even kissing. This is very important because the virus can be spread through touch. Staying out of crowded places and avoiding mass gatherings are great efforts to keep a distance from people in order to stay safe from the spread of COVID-19. For those people who have traveled overseas, it is advisable for them to do self-isolation or self-quarantine for 14 days to watch out for the symptoms. If they find themselves having the symptoms, they can directly contact medical help to get treated as soon as possible. Thank you. That's all from me.
Hi, so it is undeniable that preventing is better than curing, and one of the way to prevent the spread of COVID-19 is by staying at home. And this is because by staying at home, it automatically causes less contact with other people, and as we all knew that COVID-19 are also spread through touch and airborne, so little did we know that by staying at home is actually helps a lot in reducing risk of COVID-19. So if we spend time outside home, we are actually risking ourselves to by exposing to the virus, and especially when we are unconsciously touching things like the elevator button and doorknob, which may be contagion by someone who had the virus. So this is very dangerous for us to encounter that to unknown people who have the virus. That is why it is the best to stay at home. So like killing two birds with one stone, so by staying at home is actually preventing the virus outbreak and break the chain of the virus. So by staying at home also benefit all of us by reducing the risk of COVID-19 and also more time to spend with the family. So COVID-19 is indeed a very, very dangerous virus. So, however, by practicing good hygiene, we can definitely prevent the spread of COVID-19. Wise ones once said that charity begins at home. So that is why stage of practicing good hygiene should start at home. So it is a wake-up call for the human being during this virus outbreak, because this is where we can improve what we have neglected about hygiene before. For example, practicing good hygiene are as simple as wash our clothes daily, especially after we went out. This is to prevent the virus spread unconsciously. So next, practicing good hygiene are simply as washing our hands with soap regularly so that the virus will not be able to affect us without us noticing it. So this is a very easy way to practice good hygiene, so there is no reason for us not to be able to practice good hygiene at home. So we cannot deny that practicing good hygiene equals to healthier life. So it is clear that practicing good hygiene at home are one of the ways to prevent COVID-19.
All in all, it is undeniably true that preventions are way better than the cure. We should be cautious to break the change of COVID-19 to bring back our normal life. Even though COVID-19 is going to be around for the meantime, we should never lose our hope, and we also should keep practice these prevention measures to secure our safety and others. Remember to obey the rules set out by our government, and also always be careful even though the cases are decreasing. Health is more important than wealth. COVID-19 changes our lifestyle, but in a good way, since we are allowed to have more time to reflect ourselves, to be more caring of others, and to spend more quality time with our beloved ones. We become more hygienic, we become more healthy, and even we change to be a good family members to our home. Just remember, every cloud has a silver lining. Everything happens for a reason, and hopefully the reason why this is happening to the whole world will reward us a better life in the future. Thank you, and have a nice day.